Mr Cameron, get your waders on, get down here now, because we need you. We need the army, we need people, we need bodies. We are doing this as a community. Wraysbury will not go under, but you need to do something about it now. Forget dredging the river, we'll get you on that later, but get down here now. We can't do anymore, we're doing everything we can, and we are residents.
Well, Sue Burrows didn't get her wish yet. She hasn't got the Prime Minister yet, but she did get someone of cabinet rank. Have a listen to this. Charlotte Hawkins is in Wraysbury, as you know, where the Defence Secretary, Philip Hammond, came along there today to see for himself the damage caused to some of his constituents' properties. And Sue Burrows was there, yes, she was, and to demand that they do something substantial to help them.
Right now, it's about protecting properties, protecting infrastructure, and trying to hold out until the floodwaters subside and we can get life back to something like normal.
Well, actually, a key thing they're dealing with here is protecting people. One of those involved in it is Sue Burrows. She's one of the flood coordinators here. And Sue, I know that you've been, battling hours on end to try to help people here. And one thing that really frustrates you is the fact that you don't think the help is coming through.
Gold Command is in Wraysbury Primary School at this point in time. Gold Command is not in Tinkers Lane. Gold Command say that all is being done here because it's being done by us. It isn't. I'm sorry, I am going to get emotional. There are 100 people of this village currently working together, none of them agents, none of them, not one. There is not one Environment Agency officer here. They're in an office. They need to be here. They have no idea. We have been working for 48 hours evacuating people, risking our own lives, going into waters that would be over my head. We have had fire and rescue 814 people. We have evacuated 100 houses. We need the army. We said that yesterday. You don't take us seriously. Gold Command don't take us seriously. What will it take for you to understand we are seriously in need? Do I need to take you to right down to the end where we need people? Do I need to do that? I am asking you, what do we need to do to tell you, to make you understand that we need the army here? We had 8 police officers here last night, 8.
What is it that you think needs doing right now?
We need men. We have
to
been.
Do what?
We need people to. First of all, we need sandbags. We need sandbags.
Okay,
we have had. Just let me finish. We had sandbags being delivered last night that were hijacked.
Right. Let me answer that one, because I spoke, as I said, I spoke to the Gold Commander not an hour ago, and he tells me that there's a combined police and military team collecting sandbags now to bring down here for distribution.
That's the first we've heard.
To local
That's
people.
The first we've heard.
I thought they'd be here by now. I spoke to him at 8 o'clock, and he told me they were on their way.
Right.
So that's a job that the military and the police are doing together right now.
Okay. Who's unloading them when they get here? How are they coordinating that? There is nobody here coordinating those efforts apart from us, and we are not being communicated with.
Well, there will be a military team bringing them down. So, I mean, I can now feed that back to the Gold Commander.
But you have just stated on national television that what is, but there, I think.
I've got the resource. I've got the resource.
No, you have just said that Gold Command have said correct me if I'm wrong. What I just heard, there is nothing that needs to be done here that they can do.
There's no task immediately for the military other than delivering the sandbags.
Right, I'll tell you what our team are doing that we have coordinated. We have road closures because we have 8 police officers who can't manage it themselves. We are directing the police as to where they need to go, not the police. We're directing the police. We are directing the parking officers of the Royal Borough where they need to go to manage traffic. We are telling them where they need to close the roads. We have got rotors at the end of every single road managing traffic in and out, telling them where they can and cannot go. Why are the military not doing this? Why are the EA not doing this? These guys have not slept for 4 weeks. We are tired. We need people to replace us.
I know, I understand it, but of course you also do have that critical local knowledge. I mean, you understand the situation on the ground in a way that people coming in from outside won't. But we can provide additional manpower.
It's too late.
Please understand this. I can provide the manpower to the Gold Commanders, to the civil authorities who are in charge. What I can't do is just impose the military. The military are there to provide support.
I absolutely hear where you're coming from.
We've got 1,600 soldiers and sailors on standby, ready to move as soon as they are needed, and they have been out doing jobs, building sandbag walls, building defences.
All we wanted was half a dozen. It's been known across the press for the last 48 hours who's been in control here. We have not had any communication. You are saying that the EA have got a Gold Command in control. I can tell you now, Dave Francis, Graham Sinclair, Colin Rayner and myself are coordinating over 100 volunteers. The EA have not spoken to us. We have not had Gold Command come down here. I suggest that Gold Command move from Tinkers Lane to Raisbury Primary School where they are most needed. They can see and they can act far more quickly. We don't need 1,600 troops. We need probably 50.
Right. Why don't you and I go and have a chat with the Gold Commander now? And bring Colin along as well.
Great stuff.
Let's go and do that and see if we can get something practical sorted out on the ground.
Absolutely.
All right?
Thank you very much.
Thanks for making those points, Sue.
Thank you.
So yeah, thanks for that. I mean, the difficulty is from people from their point of view. I know you're just going to go and talk to Sue, but it takes a conversation like this to get stuff sorted out. It's a huge sense of frustration
that's
for people.
why I'm here. And everybody is trying to do their best. Believe me, everybody is trying to do their best. That doesn't mean everybody is getting it right all of the time, and you need to hear that kind of thing directly. But the role that volunteers, ordinary members of the community, are playing is crucially important. And I know from my own patch across the river that it's the people on the ground who know the river, who know the flood characteristics of the area best, who know where the vulnerable neighbours are. It's those people who are critical. You can bring in any number of police and troops from outside. They won't know all the details of the local community that are so invaluable in a situation like this. That's why these community volunteers who are organising these networks of support must be the crucial part of the response to this. The statutory authorities need to do their part, but community volunteers, neighbourhood groupings, critically important.
But we know that they can't do it on their own.
Of course they can't.
They've had virtually no sleep. So you can guarantee that you'll be able to sort out to get them the help that they need?
Well, I can't guarantee anything, but I can go with Sue and Colin Rayner, who I know well, down to talk to the Gold Commander now, and let's see what we can sort out.